Hey guys, Max115 here. Today we're going to try to attempt to do Dr. T Island with Scorchers, probably Scorcher tanks. I don't have enough GBE to just put down Scorchers. I don't have a perfect GBE statue and only have the one masterpiece, so that may be a little bit of a challenge. But I think Scorcher tanks will be doable. And I never use Scorchers. I probably used Scorchers like once, maybe twice in the entire channel when I was pushing. They're just not very feasible unless you have a lot of troop health. So, which is something that I don't have. In fact, my troop health right now is worse than ever. At only 29%, it's probably the lowest I've ever had. And I just can't seem to be able to get a better one. So, until then, we'll just have to wait patiently. Although I do have more troop damage, more than ever. So, we'll kind of, I guess that kind of balances out a little bit. So, I'm just going to change, I kind of changed the wrong row, but it doesn't matter. Change maybe 4 boats of Scorchers, maybe 4 boats of tanks. I think that's kind of a whoops. Sorry, maybe I should have done this before I started the video. Silly me. Yeah, so Scorcher tanks, I think that seems a little bit better. I mean, tanks I use pretty often, especially when I use TRM, and it actually worked all the way up to global top 10 and was still able to take global players with TRM, tanks, rifles, and medics, but not Scorchers. So this time I'm curious to see how Scorchers will do. I kind of have good faith in the fact that they'll be able to do well against Dr. T. I mean, Dr. T is not the hardest thing ever, so it should be okay. So the first stage I'm just gonna do with critters because there's no need to put down the troops. I guess we can put down a few tanks. Only one boat of 10. We don't have any GBE. It is unfortunate that they take so much GBE, but I suppose that if they didn't, they would be very OP. So, I don't know, Supercell has had its reasons. So, we just kind of have to play along by their rules, which is fine. So, we'll put down all the troops. The second stage is going to be just a piece of cake. It's just a formality, really, putting down the troops. I could have very well have taken this base with critters again, maybe even just GBE, just barrage to HQ. I've done that in the past, not recently though. So that's 2 stages. I don't foresee any complications coming until probably stage 5, I'm guessing. Stage 6 and 7, I kind of assume I'm going to be losing a couple of units there, but we'll see what happens. I'm left with just 1 gunboat energy once I put down all the troops, which is not very good. Yikes. I probably should put down more GBE statues. Either that or at least boost the GBE statue. It's just that I'm trying to save, as most of you guys know, trying to save power powder so we can start doing operations. So I'm trying to be a little bit stingy in using power powder. Okay, we're doing pretty well. So that was stage 3. 4 more to go. And let me know how you guys have done today on Dr. T. Are you guys able to beat it? Maybe, maybe not. Yikes. Alright, this may be a little bit different. I think I'm going to have to put down the tanks first and Everspark. I'm going to shock the 2 shot launchers. I'm going to get rid of this shot launcher. With tank units and Scorcher units, I think dealing with shot launchers is just too dangerous. Mainly because they're so slow to begin with. So in this particular base, I think it makes more sense to put down some of the tanks. Take down some key defenses, even though they were pretty low level, I gotta admit. And then put down the Scorchers once you have enough GBE to kind of afford it. Otherwise, there's nothing you can do with 1 gunboat energy. Your troops are just basically sitting ducks for all the other defenses. Even though this was a relatively low level base. Imagine if it was a very high level base, or a player base. I don't think this would have worked. We actually ended up the base with 62 GBE in the bank, which is actually pretty great. Alright, so now it's the fun part coming up. So we're just going to pre-scout quickly. It looks doable, I think. What do I know, right? I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put the tanks and the hero first. Shock the cannons. Yikes, that 1 boom cannon. So as I'm getting enough energy, I'm just going to put down 1 Scorcher, 2 Scorchers. I'll probably hold off on the last Scorcher. I'm going to hold off to that 1. Okay, now we have enough. I wanted to make sure I had enough for this 1 shock bomb here in case I needed it. Just like around right there, so I'm able to shock everything. Probably drop some critters on those boom. Should I? I mean, I'm not used to having Scorchers, and I know they do pretty well against boom mine. Yeah, I probably didn't need them. I'll probably benefit more from putting critters next to that cannon. And actually, they're doing pretty well. I'm also not used to the fact of having tanks with no medics, which is kind of unusual for me also. Just a little bit more. It's too bad the Scorchers get so close to the HQ, so I can't just finish the HQ with barrage, otherwise I'd be hurting my own troops. Man, they're stingy today with the crystals. No crystals, only fragments here and there. Alright, so stage 6. I don't like these 2-shot launchers. Yikes. Alright, I'm curious to see, can I take down one boom cannon first? Let's see if that works. Will I have enough GB to deploy the tanks? So we have 54, 18, 32, yes. So we're gonna do that. So 4 tanks, shock, put down hero, down 1 scorcher. Come on, they need to go for the boom cannon. Come on, stop wasting time. Alright, they're going for the boom cannon. Good. So now we can put a 2nd scorcher down. Okay. Now those shot launchers are I'm not feeling great about them. Hopefully we can get some GB from all these little buildings around here. Maybe I'll put the last scorcher over here to help that 1 scorcher with those 4 defenses. Need to get a little bit of GB. I'm keeping an eye on this top scorcher right there. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. Alright, you know what? Everyone regroup down here. Gotta cover those guys. I'm gonna have to save 1 shock bomb for the shot launchers when I get there. Because, man, they are just brutal. Right there. Where's my hero? I need my hero to get up there so I can start hacking some defenses. I'm gonna lose the Scorcher. There's no freaking way. There's absolutely no way. Come on. Actually, no. Let's just drop the shock first. Ah! I was just trying to save that 1 Scorcher. Didn't work out. That's alright. Actually, we're gonna be okay here. Drop some more critters. I think actually critters will help more. And maybe now we can just hack that 1 cannon. Have it work in our favor. Man, my Scorchers are so red. It's all because of that really low level or low percentage troop health that I have. It's just not good enough. Man, only 1 crystal. Oh, and I lost 2 Scorchers. When did the second one go? Oh, that was unfortunate. Okay, so now I'm not feeling peachy about the last stage. And not with all these Doom Cannons. I don't think so. Jesus. And 2 shocks. Not great. Not great. No, there's no way. I just know there's no way I can beat this. Not with these shot launchers here. If I use TRM, I'm just gonna go 1 time for you guys. Just because I think I'm gonna title this video Scorcher, so it wouldn't make sense if I don't use them. Oh my gosh. Alright, whatever, YOLO. There's no way I can beat this. Not with the stats I have. I'm just curious to see how far they would go though. My hero's already down because I have nothing to protect her. No smokes, absolutely nothing. 3 of my Scorchers are red and they're about to go. One's down. The other one's facing head on to that boom cannon. It's gonna go. Okay, 2nd Scorcher going. Alright. Come on. They're not doing as much damage as I thought. Jeez. Alright, you know what? Let's just move over a little bit. What if I shock the 2 shot launchers? The Scorchers are all gone. I'm left with tanks. No hero. I put some critters. And that last boom cannon over up here is just kind of like staring in the face. Gotta shock those shock bombs. Come on, tanks, do something. Oh my god, those sniper towers. Yeah, no. We're left with, whoa, just a handful of tanks left. The 1 shot launcher is gonna be the death of me though. Actually, maybe if I can move over here. Yeah, no, no. I'll have only 6 tanks left. And that's exactly what I meant about a shot launcher. The tanks are just so slow. There's just sitting ducks in there. I'll just retrieve. That was pretty awful. is the shot launchers. They're just detrimental for tanks. And I just don't have the troop health or the GBE to kind of use them around. One statue is just simply not enough. So let's rescout. I guess I could do warriors, probably. I'm curious. Let's try warriors for all of those warrior lovers out there. Warriors, go. Man, I can't wait for an old troop mania, because that would be worthy of a full boost. Every statue I have, I mean, not the ice statue, every offensive statue I have, and kind of just go nuts and have fun with it. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, let's just put all these suckers here, and I have the wrong hero. Once again, I forget to change the hero. I changed the troops, but not the heroes. That was pretty awful landing. Awful, awful landing. Hero's going right there. Oh, she's about to die. Whew, I lost about half of the warriors already. Medkit. Critters. Shock. Shock. And yeah, I'm not feeling great about this one either. Okay, so now this is a challenge. Actually, the warriors did marginally better than I thought they would be. At least with the amount of warriors that I got there with. What is it? Come on, log me out. Work a little bit better. So this time I'm going to drop one barrage over here onto all of those mines. Hopefully we can clear them all. Yep. Now we're gonna land it this way instead. 2 smokes, 1 last smoke. I still didn't change the hero. Don't mind that. Okay. Come on. Not marginally better than before on the landing. So let's see. Critters, shock, shock, and a medkit. Come on. I just don't have enough. I need one more shock. That's what I needed. We're getting pretty close though. Pretty close, but not quite enough. Maybe if I change the hero, I'm not sure if that would work. Let's take a look. Man, I'm running out of gold already. Jesus. I hate this. I'm gonna drop one of these here so I can get a tiny bit of gunboat energy. I didn't change the hero again. Again, I didn't change the hero. Okay, retrain. We're gonna use Dr. Kavan with the shield. Bam. And now I'm really struggling. What did I do here? Barrage. And then take 2 crates. I guess we can get one more in here. Okay, now we're gonna put all the troops here. Smokes, smoke, flare, smoke. Nope, hero's gone. But I have a tiny bit more GB, a tiny bit more warriors than before. So this time we're gonna just time it. Critters, shock, shock, medkit, second medkit. Come on, just a little bit more. Ooh, it's close, but not close enough. It's close, but not close enough. That was irritating. Man, I feel like my troop health plays a big role in that, and I'm completely out of gold now. I don't have anything. I can't even retrain these guys. Well, that's gonna be a total fail, guys. I'm gonna try again tonight if I can get a little bit more gold. Let me know how you guys were able to beat this. Did you have minimal offense also? This 29% is just absolute garbage. So is this 39%. Oh my god, 29, 39. I may have to put more statues just to balance it out. And I don't want to boost. I am so conflicted. Let me know what you guys think, guys. Let me know if you guys were able to beat Dr. T today. Unboosted, I'm curious. And, well, unfortunately, we weren't able to do it this time. If I can beat it later tonight, I'll try to show that replay to you guys in the next video, hopefully. But until then, keep on moving. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.